Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome back. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Welcome to the channel if you've never viewed me before. I would encourage you to please like the video. This is a bonus video for Capricorn because the last video I did for your sign, you did 81 views and 7 likes. So you were in the top 3 of how many views the video had and how many likes. So I am doing a bonus for those 3 signs that gave me all that love. I so appreciate it. I did reach 400 subscribers, and I am so grateful and happy and honored about that. At noontime today, there will be a giveaway video posted telling you how you can enter for that. The 400th subscriber, the very last one that was a public subscriber is the one that got that video, because not everybody lets it be known when they're subscribing. They want to be anonymous or what have you, which is fine. But I had already said this on some of my other videos that I may not be able to tell who the exact 400th one was, but the very last one, the latest one, the most up-to-date one, after I saw that I had hit 400 is the one who got that video. Winning free reading with me. And then the contest is to put an emoji below that contest video, and then I will count up how many there are. My husband will pick a number between 1 and however many there are, and that's the person that will get the other free reading. So very fun there. All right, Capricorn. So thank you again for your views and your likes. I appreciate it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I went back and looked at your last video so that I could understand what the subject matter was, so that in this bonus, just in case any of those themes come back out, hopefully I'll remember because I'll be in channeling mode when I'm doing it. But I did choose the same 3 oracle decks that we used in the beginning of that video, just in case double messages want to come out or they want to bring something home again. I just finished the Aquarius one, and boy, oh boy, same themes came through. So quite interesting. Okay, Spirit. Oh, jeepers. Ancestors, generations, and that's from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Oh my gosh. Ancestors, generations. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's showing a snake, but it's going through all the hands of the ancestors. And I'm not sure what all those, these are. They could be berries of some sort, but at any rate, ancestors, generations. We will see what that is when we get the book out. I know not a lot of readers go to the books. The reason I do it is because my guides have put it upon me that I need to honor the channelings of those who created these decks. So for me, that's how I do it. I don't have a problem with any other reader doing it their way. The whole, purpose of this is for me to be in my truth. And for me to follow my gut intuition and what my guides give me to say and do. So that's what they like me to do. There are times when I don't get the book. If they tell me, or I get the feeling that I don't need to go to the book, and often I will hear that. I will hear, that's the message, you don't need to go to the book. I will hear that, from my guides. Okay? All right. So, this is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. So, let's see. All right. For my Capricorns, for this bonus message, Spirit, what do you have? Unexpected visitors. Well, is somebody going to pop into your Thanksgiving meal? This is 41, which is change. Unexpected visitors. It has that same red. Look at the similarity in that. The same red little bead. These look like flowers, but isn't that odd? Maybe not. We'll see. All right, and then the Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle. The number of the Unexpected Visitors card is 41, which is change. Yeah, I suppose things might have to change up a bit if you had unexpected visitors at your meal. I mean, maybe there's an unexpected visitor that's going to pop into your place of work and say, "Hi, I was thinking of you." Who knows? Yeah, could be anything. All right, Denise Lynn, Sacred Forest Oracle. What is the card for my Capricorns, please? What is the card for my Capricorns? Incidentally, of the top 3 videos, I had an air sign, Aquarius, an earth sign, Capricorn, and a fire sign, Leo. So I thought that was interesting. The water signs were trailing way behind. I can't remember how many views it was, but Aquarius was 148, Capricorn was 81, Leo was 64, and I think Cancer was the other one, and I think it might have been 33. So who knows? Maybe I will do a bonus Cancer. We'll see. Maybe it will get a few more views and boost it up. All right, but for Capricorn from Denise Lynn, what is the card that my Capricorns most need? I feel so happy today. The sun is out. Yesterday was kind of a dreary day. Today's Sunday, November 3rd, and oh gosh, my husband is working today, so I have time to do this. I like it when I'm here by myself when I do readings, because I know there's not going to be any external noise going on, and I don't necessarily like to tell him, oh, well, you have to be quiet for the next 3 hours while I do this. Okay, Frog Spirit, Renewal. This is a number 20, which is choice and balance. I love this card, actually, because you see how the frog there has a little crown on? She's touching the crown, and it's sparkling on her finger. It's like kissing a frog that turns into a prince, right? So cool. All your cards have a similar color to them as well. I'm trying to, the sun is shining really brightly through that window, but see, if I do that, it's kind of dark, and I have my light on, but it's okay. So it's kind of brownish and red, brownish and red, brownish and green. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get the books out. Hang on a sec. Okay, guys, sorry about that. All right, so let's start with Ancestors Generations from the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay? All right, now this is a very long intro message with this card. All right, Capricorns. Generations, Ancestors. You have within you the blood of your ancestors. You are deeply connected to your lineage, the most immediate proof of that being the physical resemblance you have to your mother or father or your grandparents. Yet beyond that, although unknown to your usual senses, you are connected to an ancestry that reaches back through the millennia. This is the time to call upon those ancestors, those who are of your bloodline, as well as those ancient ones who have walked the land that you walk now. In many indigenous cultures, I'm getting goosebumps all over. In many indigenous cultures, it is believed that the essence of your ancestors inhabits many of the physical aspects of the land. In other words, they are in the trees, the water, the air, the animals, the stones, their blood being in the very dirt and sand that you tread upon. Next time you are outside, allow your senses to open to those ancestors who abide in your physical world. And any time at all, allow your heart to open to those spirits to whom you are related through your heredity and those whom you are connected by virtue of the land upon which you live. Wow, that is so deep. I actually never thought of that before, really. So yeah, we are connected to our bloodline through our lineage, but we are also connected to the spirits and ancestors and people who walked on the land where we currently live. Never thought of that before. Wow, that's interesting. Super interesting. I seriously wish that I could get this to light up. I've got all the lights on in here that I can possibly have on. Okay, sorry. All right, so then from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards is the Unexpected Visitors card. So let's see what this has to say. Unexpected visitors could be those. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, the Ancestors card was on page. The message is on page 19, which is 10, which is endings and beginnings, right? Completion of one cycle, beginning of a new. All right, so unexpected visitors. Wow, you're getting cards with long messages, Cappies. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate, for destiny, except Spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So 41, change, right? 41 is a 5, which is change. Incidentally, the 41 card is on page 82, just like the other card, right? So that is, let me just see. No, it was 19. It was a 10. I'm sorry. They both add up to 10. Completion and a new beginning, okay? So through your ancestors, generations, through your lands, ancestors, and then through the unexpected, being ready for the unexpected so you can get the magic out of it, right? Ooh, I love it. Okay, and then Frog Spirit is a 20. So that's funny. 10, 10, 20. Frog Spirit, renewal. Let's see what this message is. Be willing to release any preconceived notions of how life should unfold. Really? Okay, we just had that with unexpected visitors, Capricorns. This is a time to be adaptable. Be willing to change. There's that change. Abundance and good fortune will follow. Okay, very interesting. So you have the ancestors and generations card here. Maybe some of you are going to find something out. Are any of you doing like 23andMe or Ancestry.com or any of those things? It's possible that maybe you're going to find something out that's going to change the trajectory of things for you, Capricorns. But expecting the unexpected, being ready, and being okay with change, and knowing that we can plan, but Spirit has another plan, right? So sometimes that doesn't always work out, and we end up having to change our plans. Okay. Unexpected visitors. Maybe some of you are going to feel some of your ancestors or guides around you that you weren't expecting. Maybe some of you are going to suddenly open up to being able to hear your ancestors and guides or a message from a loved one who's crossed. I'm telling you, the energy today is just on 100. It's when I was doing the Aquarius video, I could barely get the words out that Spirit was giving me. I was having a hard time keeping up, and I actually ended up feeling kind of dizzy. And the energy seems to be continuing. I guess today, November 3rd, for whatever reason, the energies are high. I don't know what's going on planetarily, but yeah. So I just love that Frog Spirit card because I always say about my husband, I had to kiss a lot of frogs to get my prince, but he's a keeper. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. So what do we have for my Capricorns? 5 of Wands. That could be a disagreement. Oh my gosh. Page of Wands. 5 of Wands. Page. Lots of action and passion coming on here. Okay. 5 of Swords. The Fool. Yeah, we had those 10s. Completion and new beginning. Sagittarius. Some of you could be born on the cusp of Sagittarius, of Capricorn and Sagittarius. The World. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Five of Wands could be a light conflict, debate, disagreement. Page of Wands, message from your ancestors. Five of Swords, once again, possibly some sort of, disagreement or, well, we'll get to it in a minute. Sagittarius, and then the World. Oh, the sun feels really warm on this side of me. I can't have the curtain open because it blinds the camera, but it's beautiful out today. Okay, so building on the ancestors, the change, the unexpected, being ready, having to change plans is the Five of Wands. All right, so this shows practicing. That's how I always see it. That's how my guides have given it to me. So practicing, it can be debating, it can be a disagreement, but a lot of times they give it to me as practicing. So let's see how the other cards, and we'll come back and see. And then the Page of Wands. This is action and passion. Because of the two red cardinals, this is a message, right? Pages are messengers, okay? And it's so, this card is right beneath the Ancestors Generations card. So I'm feeling really strongly, Capricorns, like there's someone on the other side who is really trying to give you a message, a symbol. They're really trying to show you something. They're trying to help you understand something. They're trying to help you understand your path, your purpose, or what you should do in some way. Okay, so that's that. Now, we have the Five of Swords. Okay, the Five of Swords is definitely a wordy exchange, right? Swords are words and thoughts and communication. So in this case, it's like you've gathered what you can and you're walking off the field. Like, this could be, I don't like to say defeat, because when maybe you're conceding, maybe you're in, it could be about anything. It could be about who's going to host Thanksgiving. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, because it's going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading. But what they're giving me right now is this page between these two fives. This ancestor is trying to tell you, show you, make you feel how to proceed. Because you have fives are change, right? So you have five, and you have five. You have three fives, okay? Big change. But how you deal with whatever this discussion, compromise, debate, what have you, is going to depend on your intuition and being open, right? Okay, so that row, they're telling me, is its own message right here. They're trying to show you. Your guides are trying to facilitate this not being a blow up, something that causes a rift, okay? All right. And then we have the Fool. Now, you had the page numbers were 10 and 10. 10s are completion and new beginnings. And to back that up, here's the Fool, right? You have the Fool. This is definitely a new beginning. Whatever that is for you, we'll try to see, because you have a beginning and an ending again, right? The Fool is the beginning of the tarot. The World is the end of the tarot, I believe. The end of the major arcana, I should say. So the Fool is the beginning, and the World is the last. The Fool is the first of the major arcanas, and then the World is the last of the major arcanas. So beginnings and endings, strong theme here, Capricorns, beginnings and endings. In between the beginning and ending, you have the Balance card. How appropriate. I love it, okay? I love it. Balancing throughout. I don't know what, I think the light is, because typically, now we had daylight savings time, so, but typically when I'm doing this, it's still dark out, so I could just have the lights on and it works, but it's super bright and sunny. So if we were to put these cards out how they came out like this, you can see it a little bit better. The Fool, your beginning, the Middle, your balance, and the World, your ending. Your completion of a cycle, I should say. It's not your ending. So we have beginnings and endings, beginnings and endings, beginnings and endings, right? And in the middle of that, we have your ancestors trying to facilitate these fives of change, not turning into something that you will regret. Okay, Capricorns? Balancing the beginning and or keeping the balance from beginning to end is kind of what they're showing me, what they're saying. It's like we walk a tightrope of our lives, right? From the time we're born till the time we cross. That's like a tightrope. And I was going to get the King Arthur deck, but they want me to get the Wizard of Oz deck. They're saying this reading is really colorful and we want to keep it that way. So the Journey to Wonderland and Oz deck, which is very vivid and colorful, and that's what they're wanting me to. So remember how in the beginning I pointed out all that red, right? You have all this red and brown here and this green, beautiful lit purple flowers and all of this, you know, beautiful light, bright colors here for almost every card. The Five of Swords isn't quite bright, but okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us for Capricorns for this reading? What else can you tell us? Now, in your last reading, it was all about asking for help and transmuting and transforming, I believe, wasn't it? I don't know if we had, I don't remember all of the things that were in it, but I just jotted down a few notes. King of Cups came out for Aquarius, too. Three of Cups, King. So coming up is love, emotion, nurturing, water signs. That's what's coming out now or next. I still have to go to the dump today. When my husband has to work weekends, I have to do the things like that, the mundane things. Mundane things, yeah. Well, Friday I spent the entire day doing all 12 signs, and it was great. It was so uplifting for me, but towards the last three, I was really physically and energetically drained. I could really feel it. Right now, I feel super upbeat. I have a lot of energy. Okay. They want me to put these. Okay, so now we have the Three of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. Emotion. Lots of emotion there. Also beautiful, bright cards. The Three of Cups is a celebration. And you see, like, it's the Mad Hatter's tea party. And there's rose petals and beautiful teacups, if the thing would focus. Rose petals and beautiful teacups there, beautiful snacks and cakes, and just, it looks like a lovely time, right? So that is a celebration, okay? So I'm feeling and hearing you're celebrating the beginning of something new. So you're celebrating a cycle ending, whatever, it could be a job, it could be your kids going off to college. It could just be like, you know, when your kids go off to college, it's like a cycle of motherhood or parenthood has ended and a new cycle is beginning. So that could be it for some of you. I'm feeling that for some of you. The new, celebrating something new could also be, and another sign got this, but I don't remember who, that at Thanksgiving this year, something new will be done because, oh my God, I'm getting so many messages, I can't keep up. There may not be, maybe the matriarch or patriarch is not there, so new celebrations will begin, new traditions will begin. So it's almost like the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. And they want me to tell you, don't be afraid to start a new tradition in your family. If this is the case for you, and this isn't going to be for everyone, don't be afraid to say, hey, let's do this every year, or let's do this now, right? And the other message I was getting was that this could be, in many families, this is going to be the first Thanksgiving for a child or a grandchild or a niece or a nephew. Like, I'm getting the energy of a new baby at Thanksgiving. I'm getting the energy of new life. It could be some, whoever they are, if this is their first Thanksgiving, right? So under a year. So they haven't had their first birthday yet. I'm really getting that feeling. Or you have not had a Thanksgiving with this young person. Yeah, they could be 3, 4, or 5, but you haven't had the opportunity to have Thanksgiving with them. Whew, gosh, it's hard to keep up, hard to talk. So there's also that. So this Three of Cups is a celebration in many different ways for many different Capricorns. But it's a good feeling. It's a happy feeling. It's not happy when someone crosses, but it is happy when we can kind of take the reins and say, well, I mean, as an example, if I hosted a big family Thanksgiving, I would want to have everybody write down what they're grateful for, and I would put the year on it, and then I would bring them up every year and say, in 2020, this is what we were great in 2021, and then I would keep doing that, and I would keep it on as a tradition, right? That's just something that I've done at different jobs I've had. I made up a flyer and printed it out and gave it to everybody and said, please write down 3 things you're grateful for. We're going to read this on Thanksgiving. Not on Thanksgiving, on our Thanksgiving celebration that we had at work. Gosh, Spirit. Hold on. I got to take a drink. So, yeah. So it could be that. Or it could be, like I said, new life at your Thanksgiving meal. I don't know why Thanksgiving is coming up so much. It's only November 3rd. We still have 3 weeks to Thanksgiving. Something to think about. Okay, and then your next card is the King of Cups. Look at him. He's so happy. Look. He's all purple and gold, and he's just smiling, and he's just copulent and beautiful. And he's sitting right next to the world, and they're both really purple and gold. Both really purple and gold. So the King of Cups can have a lot of different meanings, but in this reading, what they're giving me is this happy, happy, joyful feeling. This just beautiful, happy, joyful feeling. All these things, and these cards are in between your beginning and your end, right? So celebrating, balancing, being happy, getting to the completion of, whatever that is. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful reading right there. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Lisa, get it together. 7 of Cups. So what is this? Look at all the choices. Look at all the jeweled containers, the jeweled boxes, the ornament. It can be overwhelming, but it can also be, a lot of times this card is overwhelmed by too many choices. But what I'm feeling is overwhelmed with all of the beauty in your life. Overwhelmed with all that you have been blessed with. That's what I feel. I get the greatest, most wonderful feeling about all those cards right there, Capricorns, that you just, and your last video about transforming and asking for help, and I don't remember, I'm sorry, what else was in there, but whatever that is, I'm feeling like you have transformed to this. Cycles are completing, right? Cycles are completing. Listen to your ancestors' guidance when it comes to this, because I have the overwhelming sense that you are going to be in complete happiness and joy this month of November and coming right up. I can't stress it enough. And the only way that happens is when we actually recognize how lucky we are to have what we have, to have who we have in our lives, right? So we only feel this way when we see it, right? And maybe that's what the ancestors are trying to bring through. Maybe they're trying to bring through the love, the forgiveness, the happiness, the joy, the kindness, right? Be ready for the unexpected. Maybe you're going to feel this so unexpectedly that you just wake up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, I am so lucky and so happy. And so maybe something is going to happen in your life that brings this to the forefront, right? For you. Holy moly. I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed with the message here. It's just lovely. It's lovely, Capricorns. All right, they want me to get a healing spirits oracle for you. I don't know why. We've already had... That's okay. It doesn't matter why. They want me to pull a card from the healing spirits oracle. So I'll do it, Capricorns. What a lovely, lovely reading. Yeah, remember to take time to open up and let your ancestors and guides in. Remember to be prepared for the unexpected. Remember that if your path leads you in a different way, it's okay, because your guides know what's best for you, right? The unexpected changes, best laid plans, right? And then the frog spirit, renewal. Be ready for change. Be okay with change. Sorry, they want me to look at it. Be willing to release preconceived notions about how life should unfold. Yeah, that was the same with the unexpected visitors, okay? Be adaptable. Be willing to change, and abundance and good fortune will follow. This is what we saw here. This is exactly what we saw, Capricorns. Okay, what card would you like for the Capricorns whose reading this is? I hope some of this has resonated with you. I send you so much love and joy and abundance and happiness and freedom and just, you know, all of that. Okay, healing spirits. What's the card for my cappies today? What's the card? I just love doing this so much. I really want to get to a place where this is my job. It doesn't feel like work when you do something you love. It doesn't feel like work at all. Feels beautiful and relaxing and comforting and joyful. What's the card for my cappies, please? What's the card? Healing spirits. What is the card for my Capricorns? Oh gosh. All right, what came out? A couple, I think. Beautiful, vibrant colors. I already see pink and red. More red. Remember how I pointed that out in the beginning? And this card has a similar feature. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Now, see how the red looks like all dots there? What are the little red dots? What are the red dots? What does this mean? Red dots. It's in all of these cards. It's in all these cards. It's here, and it's here. I can probably see it more clearly than you can. But Capricorns, red dots. Remember I'm saying that, okay? You have the ability to affect your own destiny. This is a 41, which is a 5. What are the chances? 41, red dots, little red things. 41, little red things here. Okay, I don't know. Spirit is way smarter than me. Okay, beautiful. And then purple, always in motion. Always in motion. Beautiful, beautiful card. I mean, the vibrance of this reading is really taking me aback. And here we go. So I placed that. Look at all this purple here concentrated in this corner. You've got red and purple as really coming through. Right? Purple sky, purple, 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 purple. You've got red, red, red on the frog's crown, red here, red here, red here, red and purple. Super, super prominent. Okay, so always in motion is a 22. That's a master number. You had 20 here, you have 22 here. The always in motion is bringing me back to not having such a fixed plan that you can't, you know, swim in a different direction, so to speak. They really want to remind you, Capricorns, that coming up there may be something that's going to have you change course, but it's okay. You saw how okay it was with all those happy, beautiful, vibrant cards, right, Capricorns? Okay. Unexpected visitors was more like unexpected pathways. But do let me know if you have some unexpected visitors. I would love it. Don't forget to open up to your ancestors and guides, please. They also want me to remind you of that. I really hope this reading has helped you in some way. Please let me know. Like or comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear. Red dots, and then just red, and then purple. Purple and gold and purple. Butterfly, rebirth. That's tying it into your last reading, which was about transforming, transmuting. Remember the phoenix that you had in that first reading. Butterflies are about the same thing. Rebirth and transformation. So it's another reminder about rebirth and transformation. It's another reminder. Okay, they don't want another card. Cappies! Look at how beautiful that is right between there. The colors. Beautiful. Monarch butterflies. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. Change again. You had those fives and you can't get away from it, Cappies. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. That is a reminder that we do go through challenges sometimes, but you need to love every part of your journey and be grateful for it. Sorry, my phone is telling you that this is significant. Hear that over and over and over. Love every part of your journey. That is what they're highlighting there. Okay. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.